I'm CAC, that's Jared. We are breaking down, frame by frame, the trailer of Five Nights at Freddy. Its official trailer's out, and we're looking at every last speck and crumb of it, and since we don't know what we're doing, there's a lot that goes missed.
We're going into every nook and cranny.
He's in a neighborhood!
That's my neighborhood!
Which, you know, honestly, it seems pretty nondescript, whatever, but there is a Five Nights at Freddy where there's a side minigame that you play where it shows a character walking through a neighborhood, and I wonder if this is supposed to mimic that neighborhood that they're walking through. I don't know. Again, I don't know where this is like someone that paid attention for some of class but doesn't know all of the material, and I'm like, I think I know the answer, Professor, and there's gonna be someone in the comments that's just like, you're dumb, this is just a neighborhood.
Right, that's kind of where I am.
Okay, so here we have Matthew Lillard. He's Steve Ragland, career counselor, which we don't think that he's actually going to be a Steve Ragland. We think that that's just some cover name. But clearly he's helping our boy Mike out.
Yeah.
Why Mike needs help? Nah, maybe if we watch the trailer, we'll know. But Matthew Lillard has to be a big deal, right? This is a notice of delinquency.
So.
Okay, so he's definitely falling on hard times, our boy Mike. He tried for a job interview and got the notification of delinquency. So, yeah, I mean, that's kind of rough break there for old Mikey boy.
Like, I'm feeling like this is kind of like a last case scenario, kind of a last job. Here's an offer. I got to take it so I can eat.
Man, that could be
broken sign. That could be USA.
I was going to say, that could be Detroit, that could be middle of Arkansas, that could be like, there's so many places that could be.
Yeah.
Which makes it relatable to me. That's like a Jurassic Park look right there. I like that.
Wait for the... Like oh, no, darn it.
Why would he bring this? I mean, clearly he's the caretaker of this child, but one, what's the relationship with this child? Two, why would you bring them to your job?
Well, as a single parent, Mr. CAC.
No, yeah, okay, that's fair. That's fair.
He may not have a babysitter, and he's like, "Hey, listen, you got to go.
But
you
is
can't
that his
watch
child?
Cartoons." Well, I don't know. It could be an orphan for all I know.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. I like the tiles.
Man, it reminds you old school Pizza Hut, doesn't it?
Yep, I like that. I like all the creepy pictures. That's terrifying.
That's terrifying as hell. Is one of them SpongeBob?
Is it?
I don't know. It looked like...
Let's see. Let's stop and look at it.
Stop. So right above his, I guess on the left, a flashlight. 1, 2, 3 pictures over to the left. Right there. Go back one.
Oh.
That's
Chica. That's the chicken.
Okay, all right. For just a second, I was like, is that SpongeBob?
No. That's Chica.
Okay, continue.
She's the lovely chicken. That's a real good Foxy right there under his elbow.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, someone professionally probably did that.
Sure, yeah. This is
you know what? No, honestly, they probably asked like for kids to
submit
art. I bet they did.
Right? I bet they did.
Again, this is a beloved thing, especially on YouTube. They probably easily could have got actual fan-drawn artwork. Or just went online, found it, and printed it off.
Yeah, could have done that too. Photoshop. It's all Photoshop.
It's all CGI and wires, and tubes, and Al Gore. That's creepy. What happened to Foxy? Why is he the most run down of all of them? Which I think he was in the game too. Producer of Megan. I completely missed that.
Not director. Sorry.
I completely missed that, which who knows what a producer does anyways.
Pays for things.
Employees of the month.
Can I read that?
Different people.
Are they? What's on the? Is that what's in front of the picture though? Like it looks like there's something. What's across those pictures?
Oh, that's the tiling. They're standing in front of the weird like white tiling. Okay.
I was like, just wording. I can't see. Did they all say missing? Ooh.
Why is the N missing on month? Could it be a code?
Employees of the Moth.
And you know, honestly. You know, that seems silly, but I think that that's the current thing is like making ARGs of everything, which is an augmented reality game. And like that's the big thing about it. But I think a lot, I'd have to go back and look at the game again, but I think that setup with the monitors, how that's set up, and like the keyboard and just kind of the aesthetics around it, I think mimics either, if not the first game, one of the games of Five Nights at Freddy's, which is a really cool thing to do. Again, adaptations don't necessarily do a great job adapting their source material. They do a good job of reinventing their source material. So whenever they take a moment to pay homage to the original, like, that's awesome. I like that. It also shows that people that played the games and care about the source are involved. Now, here's where I have a question about this person. So there isn't a security guard in the first game, outside from the guy that's working the stand. So now, you mentioned, because your son probably played or watched something, the most recent Five Nights at Freddy game, where there is a character, a small boy, and his interactions with Freddy Fazbear, the animatronic that seems to be on his side, but one of the antagonists happens to be a security guard, who may or may not also be moonlighting as a psychopath in a bunny suit. So, like, there's this thing of, like, depending on what her name is, she could be a very interesting character to include right now. Because if she is Vanny...
There's a bunny there. There's a bunny there.
Gosh, what? Bonnie. Bonnie Bunny is one of the lineups. There's Bonnie, Chica, Foxy, Freddy, and... I don't even know which ones I have left.
Since we're here...
Uh-huh.
Do we want to call him real quick?
Call him?
Grant.
Was there? Oh, if you want to.
Let's try it. Let's see if I doubt he'll even answer. He's probably on his damn Oculus.
Probably out there doing stuff.
Damn kids.
Kids these days not doing the things with the thong.
I don't know. Oh man, his stepdad called me earlier and said they were gonna go. I think they said they were gonna go eat, but surely this should be done by now. Let's see if he answers.
I'm sorry, the person you were trying to reach has a voicemail box that has not been set up yet.
Oh, it's not set up. I was gonna tell him to get off his damn Oculus. All right, well, he'll call me back when we're done with the show, and I'll be like, never mind. All right, so that didn't work.
So, I mean, again, the scooting around the different clips on the monitors, like, that's all Five Nights at Freddy, the first game, for sure. Now, some of the games eventually venture into different types of games. There's someone getting drug away. Now, who the heck are these? Not this lady. She's the security guard. But who the heck are these other people that start to show up here eventually? Some fellas. And what is this girl doing? Stay away from the bad robots.
Yeah.
But you have this group of people that are coming, like,
It's Negan.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, they're in Manhattan now. Sorry, I quit paying attention a while ago. Hey, it's that one guy, Dr. Insano.
Captain Insano shows no murder.
No, that's not his name. What was the guy? Lou,
Dr. Spaulding?
No, he was a wrestler too. It was Lou.
Oh, Lou Albana?
Yeah, he didn't have the hair and except the guy wasn't Samoan. But anyway.
Okay,
he had the right hair and the right beard.
Okay, so in the Five Nights at Freddy lore, the thing that kind of kicks this all off is, yes, there were 5 children that were claimed as victims at the Freddy Fazbear Pizzeria, and in the game's interpretation or actuality, I think it's actuality at this point, their souls then possess the animatronics. But now, Mike, our character right here, the PETA, the Mike character, a lot of speculation is that he is also connected to the deeper lore of the Five Nights at Freddy universe. So it'll be very interesting to see what all they do take and don't take from the Five Nights at Freddy game, but also why that kid have a little hook hand, and why does he wear a bunny? Like, I get it, that's gonna be the soul that inhabits Bonnie the bunny, that's gonna be Foxy, but, like, do we need to do that? Isn't that a little bit too on the nose?
I told you it was Captain Hook.
This child has a hook hand. He will be in the hook-handed robot.
How's that for foreshadowing?
Yeah, thank goodness
I didn't know what you guys were gonna do. Thank God.
Yeah, good thing that there's a child that just so happened to show up with a hook hand. Otherwise, we'd been real screwed on trying to
really confused on what the hell was going on here.
That. Oh, I didn't notice the flash of Foxy there. Did you see that?
Dude, see it again. All right, there.
Yeah, let's see if we can get closer to him. But there's Freddy right here behind him. Just watch, and Freddy Fazbear. And then here comes Foxy. Foxy, a little blinking, you miss it. Damn it, I missed it again.
Well, that was fast?
I know. Just imagine like how quickly it would have appeared on the screen, because this is
it's slow-mo.
Yeah, this slowed down. Ooh. Ah!
There it was. All right.
It's too quick.
Got just enough of it that time.
Ooh. So we have Bonnie right here, and you kind of get a better look at their creepy eyes and the animatronics inside. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Also, how unrealistic would it be that an arcade pizza family get-together chain employs one of the most futuristic-looking robot exoskeletons or endoskeletons, because it's inside, ever. Like, I'm sorry, your Chuck E. Cheese that you remember from your childhood was operating basically on gerbils hooked to a car battery and a wheel. Like, this machinery, this is something the military would love to get their hands on.
Yeah. A robotic rabbit that kills people? Sign me up. I need $25 million worth.
We'll put him on the front line. And again, the pictures are another element from the game. Like, it is awesome how much they've actually put. This girl is around too many of the animatronics, and I worry about her.
Yes.
But as you said, she could just be dead.
She could, but I feel like she showed up with him, which that doesn't mean she's not dead. Maybe he's got some interconnection, like Dr. Sleep kind of thing, like that's his little sidekick. Yeah. And turns out she's actually dead, and he is the Freddy at the end of it.
So here we get a part here where he's dressed in this gray attire, and we're not in the Fazbear Pizza. We're not in Freddy Pizzeria anymore. Yeah. And it looks like we're in a different, like a mall or something.
Yeah.
And we see another instance. Don't kiss that bear. Oh! I didn't notice
I didn't see that either.
I didn't notice a hand reaching out of there.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it just sucked her right in.
Well, we've all
so I have a feeling there's gonna be a lot of flashbacks from the kids. That's disturbing, man. That is disturbing. Freddy looks like he's gonna kill everyone, and I don't like that. I want to know
what he sounds like, but I know it's not. I'm sure the voice cast list is already there. I wish it was like Peter Cullen, the voice of Optimus Prime. Like, I think that would be so cool.
Hello.
Hello. I'm Freddy, sent here from a warring planet.
It's Liam Neeson.
He's done
a very egregious thing.
I need you to get the hell out of this.
Morgan Freeman.
Well, I'd like to say you're gonna live.
Hello there, boy. I see you've come to Freddy's tonight for some pizza, have you? Let me introduce you to my friends. This is Andy Dufresne. He plays the bass.
Ooh. Okay. Now,
I did remember seeing that, but it was really quick, and it reminded me of, for just a second, one of the characters on Mortal Kombat 3.
Yeah, I just couldn't tell if that was one of the animatronics or if that was something else. Like, it's supposed to look like the animatronics, but I can't tell. Is that his brother? Is that him as a child? Is he in like some weird dreamscape thing?
Somebody's dead there.
Is that his mother? Like, there's a lot of questions piling up.
I'm telling you, it's the kid. She's a ghost. Hang on, there's the security guard.
Is that the security guard?
What the hell's going on?
I really think she's going to be the Vanny equivalent of this. I think they're going to mix a lot of the elements of all of the games into this movie.
So, hear me out. And listen, YouTube. I'm with Mr. CAC here. I don't know enough about it to know what's going on. But just hang with me on this theory. And if you're going to say something negative, then do it in a polite tone. There's another video that I add something on it. But, like, could this be a possibility that might be... I know they're different hair colors and they don't look the same, but, like, could this potentially be a her grown up kind of thing? No, because he didn't age. Never mind. Scrap all that. Scrap all that. I'm reaching for it, man, because I kind of want to watch it now. There's so many things going on here that I don't really know.
You went for it. I feel like if anyone's going to appreciate that, it is the creeps on YouTube.
Probably.
Creeps on YouTube, we want to be embraced by you.
Yes.
Not physically.
Yes.
But, pseudo.
I want you to like me. I don't want you to touch me. Physically. You can touch me emotionally. You do every time. Like, comment, and subscribe.
at this point in time, if you want to touch me, cool, but
yeah, you know, listen,
you gotta like the video first
and give me $50.
You gotta watch 1 minute of this video. All right, back to the breakdown. I think that's what we're doing now. I think we're just doing a breakdown of this. So there'll be 2 videos. Okay, so right here, this is like him dressed up in prison. But it looks like he's in prison, but I don't think it is, because we'll see it here in another segment where he's punching someone and he's wearing a security. So clearly he probably chased down someone that he assumed or probably was doing something creepy in a mall. I think we can all...
another security guard.
I think we can all... You know, it could be another security guard. But I think my guess is he's probably defending, or at least he's assuming he's defending a child. And at a mall, and a creepy old dude that's been thrown into the fountain and get the crap beat out of him. I think we can all let our mind jump to the conclusion as to what maybe this guy was attempting to do or in the process of doing. So it's probably justifiable that he's getting hit. But I'm going to say this is a flashback of what he was doing before he ends up at Freddy Fazbear's, where it looks like he's, you know, pretty run down. So he was a security guard here, probably had some, like, police or whatever. He probably had a life that was decent before he decided to beat the crap out of this guy. And he probably thought he was doing it for a justified reason, and we'll probably come to find out that, you know, he misinterpreted something, or he flew off the handle. Dang it, Mike! You got an itchy trigger finger. And he beat the crap out of a dude. Or
it was the mall owner's or neighborhood politician's son.
Which could also...
That'll get you demoted.
Very much needed to have the crap beat out of him in a fountain, but life's not fair. So then he gets fired, and now the only people that would take him up for a job after he contacted Matthew Lillard, which I saw Matthew Lillard's desk thing said that he was like a career counselor. So, and you know, Matthew Lillard, his character isn't named what I thought it was going to be named, but there's a lot of speculation that they wouldn't just have Matthew Lillard to be a one-off.
Right. Yeah. I think we'll see him a lot. Well, not a lot, but like prominent.
I think he is a bigger character in the Five Nights at Freddy lore, just under a fake name right now when we first see him in this trailer.
Yes.
I think if this is going to be a franchise, I'm sure that's what Blumhouse wants. I would assume that Matthew Lillard's going to be a different character than whatever his random name was. He's beating the crap out of that guy.
Yeah. Well, that's what a Papa Echo Delta Oscar deserves.
Yes. Now, he pulled a knife out. That's interesting. It's a pull door! It's a pull door! No, it's a push door. But wouldn't that be funny?
Excuse me. Sorry. Ooh. Sorry.
All right, so we've got black. We've got a black screen. All right, so she's about to... him. Him. But he wasn't wearing that security suit. What is going on here?
I feel like I'm watching a new trailer. I feel like
what happened?
Now that we're breaking it down, it's like I didn't watch this a second ago. What happened?
But like, look at the suit that we see him, like we see whoever. So that's not our guy.
No, that's somebody else.
But I don't think that that's the security woman either. I think that's a man, baby. Like, I can't tell.
That's not our guy. That's a man.
I can't tell for certain, but I mean, it's clearly not Mike. It's not
Einhorn
our Mike.
Is not Finkel.
Well, Miami laces out. So this could be what happened to the guy before Mike gets employed. Also, I know they're trying to give it a certain look, but this looks cartoony.
Yeah, it does. But I think that's what they're going for, though. It's like real and still ominous, but like kind of fake, and like that adds to the creepy level.
I mean, I guess, but this, I don't know. I don't like this choice.
Nah.
They could have just made it stainless steel and just straight up did it like a normal thing. But I mean, I also like this thing doesn't necessarily exist in real life.
True.
Like the metal
seatbelt.
Yeah, like just perfectly. Because how does it look going over him again? Or them again. I don't want to assume this person. Oh, it like buckles together.
Okay, it's like a seatbelt. Yeah, it's a metal seatbelt.
But then it cuts to his face.
Yes.
Tricky sons of guns.
Yeah,
that's
I don't think
him.
that's the same scene.
No, that's 2 different scenes spliced together right there. Is there anything with this? No.
Nope.
I like it. I mean, it looks nice.
I am a fan.
Oh,
and then we get the final.
I like the use of the 555.
Why I hadn't done that since the 90s.
Classic Movie TV.
I've seen people put their real phone numbers on there now just because it's kind of like, why not? What are they going to do? Call us from Orange County?
Yeah, it's an ARG thing now where, like, some people put, like, fake numbers because you can make a number through Google if you wanted to.
Sure.
And, like, do it to play their game. I'm surprised they did.
Okay, something else to note here. Like, Freddy's kind of messed up there. He's missing an eye. It looks like his hair's kind of messed up there.
Missing an ear.
Yeah, or an ear. His ear's messed up. His ear, his hair, whatever. They both include the same letters, mostly.
Fair.
So, like, yeah, that adds kind of credence to, like, what has he had to go through? Did someone whoop him up pretty good? Or is he kind of maybe a good guy?
Question. Well, so to go to that point, his eyeball, the one that is still intact, is different.
Terminator.
Right? Because all the other ones had white eyes with like the yellow pupil. Like he's got
blue is an indication of good.
Yeah, no, I think you're not wrong on that. Because I think when he's standing next to the girl, he's also blue-eyed. Yeah.
Oh well, now hang on. I'm having a flashback here. In the game, can he change? Like between good and bad. This is something again that I seen on Unspeakable's channel. Unspeakable, thank you so much for making my son a fan of yours. I also want a jet ski in your like the river thing. But yeah, like so like that's where I first seen like Five Nights at Freddy is like I think when him playing or it might have been Preston Plays. Anyways, shout out to both of y'all YouTubers. Send us money. I want to, for some reason that stuck in my head, like Freddy, he can have the yellow eyes and like you avoid him when he has yellow eyes, but if he's blue eyes, you can approach him and talk to him or something. And I might just be making that up off the top of my head, but I swear I seen that in the video. Comment below. Did I see that in the video or am I just crazy? Am I making all this up or is it rooted in fact? I don't know. I just remember it. Was that because some of an alcohol-induced stupor? Maybe. Was it because it actually happened? It's possible too. Comment below and tell me whether I'm right or wrong. And then leave me $50.
The Mandela effect already. You've just like walked yourself right through a whole Mandela effect. Okay, can I ask a stupid question?
Sure.
So is this when he looks at him? Okay, so it's on the left side, but he's looking at him through his rear view mirror.
So it would be on the right side.
So is that what's happening? Is that why it's flipped on the other side? Is it just I'm not understanding how mirrors work, but I'm looking at it on video?
Yeah.
But okay. I mean, that just bugs me.
No, that is his left side. So did they reverse the mirror? I don't know. That could have been just a very easy oversight. What's going on? But yeah, so if he's in the mirror there, that's his left side us. So if we invert that, it should be his right side. So
but
when we see it again,
when you're looking in the rearview mirror?
Yeah.
Do I not know how mirrors work?
Welcome to Raging Nerds. Tonight, we're discussing how mirrors work.
Do I need to put the clip of Insane Clown Posse again of fire, water, air, and dirt? Getting magnets, how do they work? Throw in mirrors. Shaggy D and Jazzy Jeff and whatever the Insane Clown Posse
Shaggy
names
Two Dope and Violent J.
Yeah, and Jay and Silent Bob and
you know, I'm
Sideshow Bob and
I'm harking to remind some of Insane Clown Posse's most famous lyrics and words of wisdom. I'm Violent J, but my homies call me Shithead. But that's my homies. To you, I'm Violent J, bitch.
You know,
I don't know why that line has stuck with me for all these years.
We've all had moments that have touched us very deeply, and that's very poetic. What you went with.
Actually, it could have been a forward for a book.
I mean, again, I still to this day, and I know that it's understandable to you because you also love Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
But I still do the listen. Do you smell something?
I did that in a recent video, and if you want to know what video that is, you should check out of our. And if you want to know what video that is, you should keep watching my horror reactions on Friday.
We have a playlist. Maybe I'll put a link or somewhere, something. I don't know. I still don't know how mirrors work, man. I'm still bugging about that.
So I think this is one of those things that's kind of an oversight. Like they didn't mean to do it. Like I think they had the shot that they put an effect on to make it look like it was in a mirror, and they forgot to reverse that. And then so when it shows the actual shot, and I might be wrong.
Okay, so last thing, I think Blue Eye Freddy is good guy Freddy. I think
agree.
You are totally right with that. I think that that's an element that they're borrowing from the most recent game, Security Breach, the one that you are aware of because of your son. Because that's not an element necessarily of any other Five Nights at Freddy, where everything's just trying to kill you. Now, what do you think about this? I know it's not like a in-depth breakdown, but it's in theaters and Peacock October 27th. They're basically screwing themselves out of a box office, right?
I don't know. We've kind of touched on stuff like this before. I feel like that people that really now, okay, yes, they are, but I don't think my camera has been off this whole time and nobody has said nothing. So they are a little bit, but I still think there are, especially, parents with young kids or kids that are familiar with this. And you might even have parents that are familiar with this that are like, hey, we're going to the theaters to see this. And then you might have people that are kind of less familiar. They're like, okay, well, it's on Peacock. I've got, we don't need to go out to the movies. We can have a family night at home and watch this. Or, I say family night. For all I know, it's rated R and scary, and like you would not let your 12-year-old watch this. But I don't think they're going to do that. And I think I even said that in the first thing, in the first trailer that we watched, as I think like they're going to make it just scary enough for adults to have a good time, but they're going to make it just friendly enough that kids that are familiar with this are like, oh yeah, I know that, and I'd like to watch it. So I think it's going to be a little bit for everyone. So I think that's kind of the reason behind this, theaters and streaming. It gives everybody an option because I guarantee you they're going to make some money in the theater. And this, if it's Peacock, so it's NBC Universal has probably got their hand in it somehow. They're probably going to make their money back on this, whether it's in theaters or on Peacock. So I feel like this is kind of a good move.
I think, if you're putting it on Peacock already, then you kind of have an idea what you feel like. So it's got to be a hedge your bet type of thing. But it's coming out October 27th. I bet, depending on what the rating is, like they're going to have a good, there's a good young crowd that wants to probably go see that in theaters.
Oh, I agree.
Some of the best horror movies deserve to be in theaters and deserve to be seen in theaters.
Amen.
Because the tension is just different. Let's see. Do they have it listed? What it's supposed to be? PG or whatever?
I imagine it's going to be PG-13.
I think so too, right? It's got to be.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this has been our breakdown of the Five Nights at Freddy trailer. We weren't expecting to do this, but we did it. Gosh darn it. What do you think? What did we miss? Tell us all the Easter eggs. This isn't me being sarcastic. This is literally, we don't know. So let us know in the comments below either what you're most excited about or what we missed from our breakdown. Like, comment, subscribe, check out our other videos. Adios, nerds!